T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sunday, live from the cheap seats with your host, Andrew Faubert, getting ready to finally kick off football season 2021-2022, starting it off with your Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting the Dallas Cowgirls coming to town, trying to put a damper on our unbeaten season that we are trying to achieve this year. And if you don't think that we're going to do it, come join in on the discussion today and tell us what you think. Are we going 20-0? Are we going to lose a couple of games? What is going to happen? Because this is Tampa Bay now. This is where everybody is coming for the big boys. They're coming for us. They're not coming for the Chiefs. They're not coming for anybody else. They're coming for your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, our Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And today, we are going to be talking about the future of this beautiful season and how Tom Brady is going to lead us to victory once again. And just an overall preview of the 2021-2022 season to come. Some of the players to watch out for. Some players that got us a little nervous. Go through the games week by week. And if you need to know who we're playing what week, boom, it's at the bottom. That's right. I have put the schedule down there for you, my beautiful fans who have joined me on a Sunday night. Doesn't that sound good? Doesn't it sound good that this right here is the last Sunday before football is just everywhere on Sundays from now on? There's nothing else. It's college football on Saturdays, CFL football on Saturdays, and football Sunday, NFL football Sundays, and Mondays and Thursdays. And it starts off this season with your Buccaneers. How crazy is that? So before we get into the craziness today, like and share this show right here. Let all your other Buccaneer fans know that there's a big sheriff in town here for this upcoming season to bring you weekly, I was going to say lively updates, but I don't do show lively. Weekly updates every Sundays, giving you the rundown of the Buccaneers. And since Monday is technically tomorrow, and God gave us Sunday to watch football, I figured since you're not going to see me until Sunday and everybody else is going to have talked to you about the game on Thursday, why don't we kick it off? Go to bed tonight, excited, wake up knowing tomorrow is Monday, and you only got to deal with Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday, and then when you slowly get to the weekend, before you can enjoy your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you got Buccaneers football. coming at you. How crazy is that? We are starting the season with the first game. Game 1. It's going to the Buccaneers. What? That's what they do to champions. We all remember we're champions. We champions, right? We champions until the damn Lombardi is hoisted by another team, just to let you know. And technically until we're, out of the playoffs or anything like that, because that would technically mean we're going to get a new winner. I don't think that's going to happen. Do you think that's going to happen? Because I definitely don't. This season seems special. Last season, I predicted the Tampa Bay Buccaneers would go 10-6 in the regular season. Right after the bye, win out the 4 games, and go to the NFC Championship game and probably lose, in hopes that they would take that aggression that they would have towards any team that would beat them and be able to take them over the hump, which would be to this year, where I said they would probably use that fuel and hatred to get them to the Super Bowl. Did I think it was going to happen this quick? No, I did not. I definitely did not. But here we are with a championship quality team, a championship caliber team for everybody to embrace. And we got different types of players with different types of personalities for everybody. This might be short-lived. This high-riding championship level team might be short-lived due to age. Brady's not going to be here forever. We know that. But the man definitely is not making it sound like he's going anywhere anytime soon until his damn legs and his damn arm fall off his body. This is insane. The fact that we are going into a season expecting to win the championship. 2003, we probably did the same thing. But at the same time, we kind of knew a lot of players were gone and leaving and contracts were expiring. Man, I just don't see it being like that. This is way different. This is a whole new experience. We're expected to win next year. Not because of the fact that we won last year. It's the fact that the whole damn squad is here again. Didn't go nowhere. Absolutely hasn't gone anywhere. Instead, we decided to get more. Add more horses to the stables. Didn't we already pressure enough people? Didn't we already pressure enough quarterbacks specifically? Yeah, that's what I thought. So then we go and take that first round pick and we smack it on the table. Say, bam! And we go and pick Joe Tryon from Washington. And it starts this whole damn thing over again. Do you really honestly think Joe Tryon is just another body? Have you not seen the preseason? They took him out after a while for a reason. Think quarterbacks are happy? You got Shaq Barrett, Devin White, Levante David, Dominican Sue, Vita Vea, and JPP, all literally coming for your head. Because the more sacks they get means the more money that they get. Now, there's another guy that wants to eat. His name is Joe Tryon and company. Everybody wants to eat. And the best thing about the people that we added to this team is they all are going to eat. Kyle Trask, when he gets his time, he's going to eat. Jalen Darden, when he gets his time to shine, he's going to eat. He's going to eat. Just like Tyler Johnson did. This team is special. And I have been on shows, I will admit. I have said, let's slow down a little bit and not be too cocky. Let's make sure that we're holding ourselves accountable to what we are to be expected of and what is going to happen to us in the future. But then I sat there and I thought, well, we are drafting. Are we not? Are we not drafting properly? Has every position that we know we're about to lose Do we think that we're about to, just give up on them? Wide receivers, we're drafting wide receivers. Because we know Godwin's going to want to get paid. We know that eventually JPP will retire and Tom Brady will retire. So we're making sure we got backups for them. But they're still here. They're still playing at high caliber. They're at a high caliber level. Other teams usually just wait it out. They don't like to bring in a backup for when the player is done. No, that mentality is different. And you look at what Tom Brady has said and the way his mentality is, it makes you really think. It's not just Super Bowl or bust as it was anymore. It's winning culture or bust. And it's not going to be a bust here anymore. We're not the losers. We've proven ourselves. We've shown now that we're champions. Look around me. I got all the stuff out right now. I got all the cards out. I got the Rondé bar. I traded a damn hockey jersey. And a guy said, you know what? I'm a Red Wing fan and a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, and I live in Toronto, and I just randomly have these signed helmets, mini helmets. I'm going to send you a Rondé Barber and a Hendrik Zenderberg if I can get that one jersey off you. Sold! Where's my gavel? Sold! Instantly. Absolutely amazing. I got everything out. Because here in Canada, there's nothing to be ashamed of anymore. Last year, I kept quiet when we started winning because I have this superstition, and a lot of people call me crazy for it, and I really don't care because it worked. You piss off the sports gods, they come back to haunt you. And it's happened to me. I've lived it. So when we started winning, I didn't want to start hopping on the train like everybody else did. And I kept my mouth a little bit quiet. Even when my co-host Alex was trying to get the rise out of me at work that he very so desperately tried to achieve with everybody else. Didn't work. Until the very last whistle. And the score read 31-9 on that scoreboard. Did I finally was I able to let all that out, and I bawled my ass off for 12 minutes. And my fiance could not believe it. Now, can you tell me why we shouldn't have these thoughts of grandeur? Can you tell me why we shouldn't have thoughts of another championship ring? Tell me why that ring shouldn't be going on another person's index finger and another twist off where those two rings have another secret compartment that those two diamonds in there, put them through some light, and it's a highlight package. As Rick Hughes has said before, he doesn't want these big extravagant rings. I agree to an extent, but now I do. I want it all. And I'm not afraid to embrace it anymore. And neither should you. Look at our schedule. Currently scrolling down below you there. I took my time to make sure that everything was there. Tried to actually space it out a little bit more. StreamYard said, nope. Sorry. Look at that schedule. That's a very, very achievable schedule to get us to the playoffs, of course. Provided, as always, we have a healthy squad. Right down there, to me, all the teams that they've given us, I don't see any of those top tier teams, except for maybe Buffalo, Rams, a couple of teams to be scared of here and there. But when you look at our roster through and through compared to some of the teams that we're playing, it's not necessarily about the starters that you're going up against. It's about the quality of depth that you can have to finish off the season and get into the playoffs. Let's take a look at the Bucs here for a second. We lost Villa. And all of a sudden, a lot of people were like, oh no, what are we going to do? 3 to 4 weeks. If I had the proper numbers up, but I believe it was about a 7.5 yard, 8 yard increase for the opposing teams. That's because we filled the gap. We had depth. Nunez Roches, hell of a good job. Sheldon came in there. Khalil Davis could have seen a little bit more, but he's done enough in this offseason to be back on the roster. This Buccaneers squad has depth. And as a miscreant has told me and screamed at me since I first got onto this platform, Mr. Johnny Dean, you have to have depth to win championships. And you got to win the trenches. You're damn right. There's only a couple of other teams out there that are really starting to look at what we've done and try to replicate it. Browns, just draft depth. Literally take any position that you think that we could do with the best player on the board and draft him. The Chiefs are starting to do the same thing, but they're starting to fall behind on that. They still are going to be in cap hell. Whereas the Buccaneers here have actually done something that we have never really expected to do. And Mike Evans went and took another flipping pay cut. Why? And it's not necessarily a pay cut. It's just his money basically forward to him so that every single pay game or every game check is, a little bit smaller. But why not? Why not? We've all joked about this, have we not, as fans? We've sat there and said, wouldn't it be nice if everybody just took a pay cut so we could bring everybody back? So we could just keep doing this over and over and over again? Instead of just drafting players every single year, which is still really good to just draft players for when someone, eventually end up, ironically so, not necessarily ironically, I just can't find the word for it, but they will want to be paid. Okay, that's fair. But if a good chunk of people could take pay cuts and allow other people to be paid onto this roster on 1-year deals at good, respectable amounts, you're basically breeding a culture for winners. You're telling the rest of the league that if you have the skill and you're willing to basically die for that ring, that championship, and that opportunity, as long as there's a need for it on that team, we will. And props to some of the people who put out their hands first, right? Gronk, AB, all the other players we brought into the offseason, Giovanni Bernard. This is an opportunity that players have seen. And it's working. We have our championship. But at the same time, we're going for it again. If you look at the jerseys that we're wearing throughout the season, it's the white jerseys. Why? Because it seems to inflict fear. When that white jersey, and the red, and a little bit of orange, creamsicle orange. God, I love that creamsicle orange. You imagine being the opponents right now in that damn jersey and that damn man, the TB12 himself, Tom Brady, comes into your stadium, chest held high, and that hair flowing like mine, just ever so elegantly in the wind. No matter where he goes, fear, dominance, everything that you could ever imagine is with this squad. Your Buccaneers. Your 2021-2022 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A quarterback ready to take the reins after Tom Brady is gone. 2 running backs fighting for the number 1 spot on this team with 2 others ready to take it as soon as they can. 6 wide receivers that any team would be absolutely so hell-bent on getting. Only they had the opportunity. We don't have as many tight ends as we did. Don't need them. We have to add in some players who, when they got drafted, saw an opportunity to be on a championship quality team, championship caliber team. They took that opportunity and they did not let it go. This is the reason why, when you look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers depth chart right now, Jalen Darden has made the team. Go down to the defense, and the big one I see right there is KJ Britt and Grant Stewart. Our own Ginger Palomalu himself, Mr. Irrelevant, made the team and probably still will make the team. A great performance in the preseason of week 3 for D. Delaney has put him on that third spot as well. These are guys who have taken an opportunity to be on a championship quality and caliber team and are not going to give it up. This is why Ross Cockrell is still on this team. Chris Cooper, Kevin Minter, Anthony Nelson, Steve McClendon. That's the person I meant to say earlier, not Sheldon, Steve McClendon. Patrick O'Connor. These guys aren't household names. They're not meant to be household names to anybody else in the league but us, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Those names right there are our championship depth. It's what we've been searching for. It's what we've been asking for. 18, and pardon my language for this, 18 fucking years of Gruden's mistake and Gruden's mishaps and a little bit of ownership and a little bit of just lack of awareness finally put on track led us here. To me being your source of entertainment on Sunday, talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and what they are going to do to the rest of the league this upcoming year. Doesn't it feel good? Last year was the question marks. Okay, it looks good. Is it going to be good? And we answered that question. Now the question is, how do we do it again? How? If it's just the same game plan as last year? Because whether we mix it up a little bit, add in a little bit more salt to the mix, a dash of paprika, which in my case is Joe Chion, and just a splash of olive oil, which is a little bit more depth. And to me, this is the best championship team you could have ever flippin' asked for. Week 1, we play the Dallas Cowboys. I've stated many different times that I don't think there's going to be anybody close on that roster making us falter away from grace week 1, especially because everybody was injured at the time. Dak is back. Dak is back. Did you know who's not back? Some of his offensive linemen. And you know what is back? The nasty pandemic that we've been dealing with, this COVID-19. It's coming again. But your head coach, he's making sure his players are staying safe. We'll play the Dallas Cowboys. If we have any outbreaks, we'll deal with it. It's the way that this is going to be. But 100% vaccination means that it's a lot faster for our players to get on the field than it is for a lot of these other teams. That's just the advantage that we as the Buccaneers and we as the champions get. We know what it's going to take. So we did it. Dallas has lost their right guard. I just lost, I know his last name is Martin. He's a really good. He is probably going to go into the Hall of Fame as like the second or third best right guard of all time, and arguably even the first. It is a big loss for the Dallas Cowboys. They've already getting a bit of a Zach Martin. Thank you very much. I see down in the comments there. Zach Martin is out, and that is definitely an advantage for the Buccaneers. The Bucs are going to take advantage of this. But as I've said before, if it was a full healthy squad in Dallas, which the offense, the line is going to be hard. This lineman being out is going to harm them. They still got a lot of wide receivers. They still got Zeke. I'm still mad that the damn dude went into the Salvation Army bowl against us. All right. I want to smack him in the mouth week 1. I want to do it. I want to be the guys. But we need to be cautious. Super Bowl hangovers exist. Let's be cautious of that. We only got 3 weeks of preseason. Last year we did it. Totally understand. But that's the reason why we started off slow. All right. I don't don't want to start off slow when some of our opponents in the first couple of weeks are, the Rams and the Patriots. I want to start off fast. I want to start smacking teams in the mouth right off the bat. I don't want to give any teams any advantage against us. And the drafting and the free agents that we've brought in here has shown that the Buccaneers know that. Every team is going to come for the smallest advantage that they can find. And if for the Dallas Cowboys, it's, throwing the ball as far as Dak can the whole entire game, who knows? We just got to be ready for anything. Hell, if we were playing Baltimore this year, Baltimore might come into with a game plan that Lamar actually just has to throw the whole game. Or really screw us up a little bit. Really screw up the fans. You're like, why isn't he running? Lamar, don't you feel the pressure? Run. All right. This right here, week 1. Not saying it's going to be close, but we just got to prepare for anything. Okay. Same with week 2. This is a division rival that comes in week 2. It's not necessarily just going to be an easy one all the time. As we've all know this. We were the ones that were stating when we were not winning championships. We can steal one off New Orleans. We can steal 1 or 2 off of Carolina and steal 1 off of Atlanta every year. Now, it's the same thing that can happen to us. Arthur Smith was leading the Tennessee Titans last year. He is now coming in. Matt Ryan is still an MVP quarterback. Let's remember that. And they still got 2 targets on that team, on that offense. I don't want my Buccaneers to be watching go for 200 yards like we've seen Julio go before. And I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying I don't want that to happen. That scars me. The other side of it, week 3 and week 4 against the Rams there. Like I said, these are good teams. Against the Rams and the Patriots, these are good teams. Okay? Despite what a lot of people say about the Patriots went and got basically 3 lines of defensive linemen that they can just continuously rotate. They've seen what happens when you have a really solid one, and if you can just let them get some rest and then bring them back in, it works. But it's a better thing when you can have your starters rest and the backups can go almost as hard as the fronts, as your starters. And then even some of your third guys can come in when someone gets banged up and compete with the starters. Got to make sure that we're covering all bases. And we have the draft, the free agency, the coaching, bringing everybody back. These are the things that bring the championship back to us. Okay? When we look towards week 5, week 6, week 7, when we start looking at Miami coming to town, Tua, left-handed quarterback, good defense. Then we go to Philadelphia for a Thursday night game. Philadelphia, I don't want to say is going to be easy. Like any team, you just got to watch out. That's week 7 matchup when Chicago comes to town. They beat us last year. Depleted wide receivers. I'm aware of that. But we still good defense. Then we go to New Orleans. Let's hope that their stadium is ready. Pray for everybody in New Orleans. I will not have any hatred, any type of that stuff towards the city or the fans when it comes to any type of hurricane issues that have happened, any Katrina stuff, any Hurricane Ida stuff. That is way too low. And I've seen that happening on a few Buccaneer fan sites, and especially on Twitter, where we're trying to take advantage of using that. That's way too low, guys. Don't even start. Because I'll even pop in there and start defending the Saint fans through that. That's just the way it is. Don't do that. That's low. All right. We help them when they need it. Not that we will expect them to help us when we need it, but do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's the way it is. All right. Now let's go into the rest of this. All right. when we look towards the rest of the schedule, when we come back or when we come in after that bye, all right, we're looking at teams. Sorry, I just have to pull it up here. We're looking at Washington. We're going to Washington, and Washington did really good last year against us in the playoffs. Really made it close. I do have a feeling that we are going to be a lot closer than we want to admit in that game just because we're coming off a bye, and we've always seen that happen. But I was pretty sure we're still getting that win. The Giants, Colts, Falcons, that little 3-week period. Colts and Carson Wentz, I don't think he's going to be liking our defense. I don't think Daniel Jones is going to be liking our defense because by the time week 11, 12, and 13 come around, Joe Tryon will eventually have caught on to what he is, in my honest opinion. Our backups on the offensive line can come in at any point in time and take half of a game if they need to, including Hainsey. Darden could come in and take over a game if he wanted to by this time. It's all there. It's all there. Week 14, though, when we get up against the Bills, man, whoo-wee. Woo-wee. That's a game. 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 We were I was on the Miscreant Mayhem last night. Shout out to them who are on every Saturday night, I believe at 7 p.m. My time. So I believe that's 9 p.m. Eastern time. Then I'll have one of the miscreants pop up on here in a bit and they will promote themselves and tell me if I am right or wrong. But we were on there yesterday and we were talking a little bit about Buffalo and what would have happened if we had, say, selected Josh Allen. Would he have won a championship right away with us? And I said, not necessarily right away. I said it would have probably taken him a little bit of time, but I think he would have found his footing and won one eventually with the Buccaneers. We would have just had to go through 2 different stages of him. And I dropped a pin that would have stepped on, and that would have really hurt me. We are having a game against New Orleans at home in week 15, and that one personally, I want to absolutely spank them. I want them to feel everything. I want Jameis Winston to come into our house and eat your damn W's and throw to whatever wide receiver you even allowed to be healthy at that point. Because if you guys haven't seen the video about Tom Brady talking about keeping his players and his wide receivers and tight ends and running backs healthy by not putting them in situations to basically die, all right, you need to go watch that video. And I'll post it on my Twitter if you guys need to go see that. And if you don't have me on Twitter, follow me at Andrew_Faubert, as you see right there. You can also follow me on North Sports Dynasty, which is live every Saturday at noon Mountain Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And then we will also be doing a Tuesday show. Oh, stay tuned for that. But I want them spanked. I literally want like a 54-3. And the only reason he gets 3 is because Taysom Hill got you close enough at the end of the game for a field goal. So you guys couldn't afford an egg of 0 on your scoreboard. I want it. I want it so bad. I'll even put so much money on it if it's starting to look like it too. I will. Week 16, 17, and 18, though, should essentially be the cakewalk that everybody's hoping for. Just remember again, division rivals are the ones that will put the freaking foot down. They will put the foot down on you because they play you. You study for your division rivals. You study for other big games out there. And if you're a smart team and a championship caliber team, you plan for everyone. So at the end of the season, when we got to play Carolina, who is either going to be continuing with Sam Darnold at the end of this season or not, we will probably know by that time. And if they do continue with Sam Darnold, this is going to be the games that he will really want to win, to really showcase to the Panthers fans and to the Panthers ownerships that he should stay. It's not necessarily 2 games we should just overlook. We need to be smart and we need to slow down when it comes to division rivals. The 2 games on my prediction which for some odd reason, I thought my whiteboard was still uncovered. And how dumb did I look just trying to point at it? But underneath there, actually, you can kind of see, which is kind of cool. But I have the Buccaneers at 15-2 as my final prediction. The 2 games that they lose is week 8 to the Saints and week 4 to the Patriots. Those are the 2 games that I have them losing. It's just me. When you're asking me as a normal Buccaneers fan, I still think we can go undefeated. But if you told me 14-3 or 15-2 and we lost to the Rams and the Dolphins, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised. Okay? If you're asking me as the diehard Tampa Bay fan who has finally been unleashed here in Canada and for the last 8 months has been throwing the conspiracy out there. Oh, I dropped it again. It's going to kill me. There it is. I'm going to put it on my desk. Whew. I've been throwing the conspiracy out there that the COVID only exists because they don't want Canadian Buccaneer fans going out there being so cocky. So they put us in lockdown. And they said, Mr. Faubert, get back in your house. And I'm drunk on the street wearing this flag and only this flag and no championship gear because they didn't exist at that point. And I'm like, listen, you didn't let me go to the game. Only real Canadian Buc fans should go to the game. You wouldn't let me fly. I don't want to do the pretty fly. So now I'm naked on the street. And it's 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and you're ruining my fun. Okay, that's what happened to me. I let it all out. I went to work and I literally took pieces of paper that had "haha, told you so," Tampa Bay, go Bucs, F the Saints, and a bunch of stuff like that, all written on a bunch of pieces of paper, and I go ha 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 ha, and just handed them all to everybody who ever thought that my Buccaneers weren't going to win nothing. Okay? And by the way, I think I saw something there about the Jets. We're going to beat the Jets. But if Zach Wilson ends up for some very slim chance, and I say slim, but Jacob Charnell, much respect to you. If for some odd reason the Buccaneers do lose to the Jets in week, what would that be, 17 technically? It's only because Zach Wilson is better than Patrick Mahomes and he's the next best thing, okay? Jets aren't going to beat us. Just saying. With that also being said, you the fans now can rest assured and rest yourself tonight and tomorrow, the next day and the next day, knowing that your season is about to start and you don't have to go to work anymore. You don't have to drop your kids off to school anymore. You don't have to wake up anymore. I mean, just wait till I'm done. You don't have to bake anymore. You don't have to go for runs anymore. You don't have to go to your spin class anymore. As a Buccaneer fan of old, you're going into this season, win or lose, with every damn fan out there knowing exactly what team they got to get over. Us. All right? We are going to be victorious. Hold that high and stay true to it. As Mr. Stephen Glasgow also said last night on the Miscreant Show, we are winners. Buccaneer fans are winners now. And we are going to continuously be winners into the future because we have a plan. We have a plan. We have a good draft class. Our GM is a god. Our coaching staff is absolutely atrocious, and I mean that in the best way. In the best way. Atrocious being like, God, you're so bad that you're good. Like, there's no better way to describe this team. I'm taking everything out. Everything I own, all the Buccaneers gear is within 10 feet of me. Within 10 feet of me. You want to know how I woke up to my season, ladies and gentlemen? And if you have the opportunity, look to the screen now. This is what I'm waking up to. This damn beautiful fiance of mine sending me pictures of her in all the gear, knowing that I am an excited man for this upcoming season. Do you think she was doing that before? No. You think she's wearing a Red Wings jersey? No. Think her Dolphins gear is going on? It is, but that's also just for me. Can't throw those pictures on here. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's time for Tampa Bay. You can be a Patriots fan for a while. You can be a Dallas Cowboy. And what I mean by that is you can flaunt your love and you can flaunt your logo. You can flaunt everything you want. This is a great, great time to be a damn Bucs fan. And when you look at that schedule right there, everything that you want is yours. Just be ready. We're going to lose a game or two. It might happen. And if we go undefeated and all of a sudden it starts looking really, really good, don't be afraid if something happens. Because when everyone starts going, ha, your team lost in the NFC Championship to a place team here. Ha, your Buccaneers lost in the first playoff game to put your team here. Ha, your team lost in the Super Bowl to put your team here. Even still, they're jealous because they're not beating us. But even still, those don't exist. Not this year. Maybe last year. Especially from a guy like me. Maybe we'll lose in the playoffs. It's just flaunting it away to not to piss off the sports gods. But this year, sports gods, we made ourselves a deal. And I told you I'm coming for it. And I'm just going to flaunt it. And I do not care. It's going to be minus 40. And I'm going to hang this flag so high outside my damn house. And they ain't coming down until we lose and are officially out of the playoffs. So call me a cocky fan. Call me what you want and call me what you will. And have at her on the socials. I do not care because my name is Andrew Faubert. And I am a man of care because I am a man of fair and care all around the world for my Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan base. And I will reign victorious up here, and I will find a way down there. These damn restrictions would just, for some odd reason, finally lift so I can fly down there when I actually have money. I will be there, and I will celebrate in the damn gloriousness of what it is like to be a Tampa Bay fan. I ain't no Saint fan. There ain't no Saint fans in my damn chat either. There ain't no Saint fans watching this show tonight. There ain't no Saint fans in my flipping back room here waiting to get on the show so we can talk about the goulash and the hypothetical corner here that's going to be going on. No! This is Buccaneer fans. This is Sunday night. This is the last weekend night before football. And I got full permission from my fiance to be as loud as I want for a little bit so that I can show you guys. I want to be on live Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday for you. I only got one platform right now. And I'm not going to take all this energy and ram it into somebody else's show. I'm not about that. Never will be. Because not all the fans like that. But if you are here right now, you might have turned your volume down just a little bit. You might have just thrown it up on the screen. You might even be recording some of these. Because you're going to show a lot of people. Because I got the fans out here. I know who you are. Far and wide, from the tips of Alaska all the way down to New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen, are some fans that I know of who watch this show and are fans of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's a good time to be alive. It's a great time to be a Buccaneers fan. And I am so excited for this week to go by fast so I can get home and watch that Thursday night game and finally see some more dubs be eaten. But they're not going to be eaten by no Winston, and they ain't going to be eaten on no fingertips. They'll be eaten with a side of avocado ice cream. They'll be eaten with a side of Tampa. You smell that bay? It'll be met with a side of ocean spray and the smell of the good old ocean and the Caribbean. It's going to be smelling like a damn good winning culture to be a part of. It's a damn good fan base. This is a damn good season. Get fucking excited and get ready. Because this is time, and this is the place, and this is the now to get all the Buccaneers fans in one place and get all of them ready for what it is going to be this upcoming season. Glorious purpose! We are winning this damn thing again. We going for 2. And if you're still here watching it, you know it for to be true. So thank you all for this nice little introduction into our season of winning. Before I get to some of these fans out here, because man, the comments are going off, and I got a lot of people in the background or in the back seat, the lobby. There we go. Man, I can find my words today. I'm going to get to you all in a second. But first, we actually have a quick word and a quick reminder, I think. No, quick word, sorry. A quick word from our friend at Bucs Report, Ruth the Truth. Take it away, Ruth.
Hey everyone, it's Ruth Kakias with Sports Talk Florida. I am inside the Bucs training facility as the Bucs prepare for their Week 1 kickoff against the Dallas Cowboys this Thursday at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Bucs seem prepared as they've been practicing in this humidity since the start of training camp. Tom Brady is going into his second year with the Buccaneers, and they look flawless during practice. It is going to be a great anticipated Week 1 kickoff on a Thursday night game. This is Ruth Kakias with Sports Talk Florida and Bucs Report. Have a great day.
Shout out to Ruth the Truth, Sports Talk Florida, and Bucs Report. Thank you for allowing me to post that video. Like and follow Ruth the Truth, Instagram, not Facebook, maybe Facebook, but Twitter. Like and share her. She is on with some of the other shows we got going on here. Let me just get into them as fast as I can. Like our man, Eugene Thomas. Nope, wrong one. There it is. With the Buck What You Heard on Wednesdays, Gene Thomas. I love that show. I always get off work right at the time when it's starting. Love it, love it, love it. You can also check out Bucs Report shows Mondays and Fridays with Rick Hughes and the Real Rick Rants. Also check out my cheap sheets. Yes, my cheap seats. But if you're also here, you're also checking out the cheap seats. You want to know another really great show that we got here on Bucs Report? The Hard Count Podcast live on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 5 p.m. Mountain Time if you're a mountain person. Look at the Johnny B shows Out of Bounds. It says Sunday nights at midnight, which technically it would be right after this show. But I think he's actually on Tuesdays now, so I should update that because I am a horrible employee. Sorry. And then we got the Over and Under with Harry the Greek on Tuesdays. Wednesdays. Oh my God, I'm getting all over the place. Over and Under. And he is sponsored by never mind. I shouldn't say anything until I know his actual full sponsor. Again, horrible employee, strike 2, one more strike and I'm out, and then somebody else in the lobby has to take over the show. And also, of course, what's cooking in the South? What's Mr. Rick Hughes? Saturday nights, where literally, like, I kid you not, guys, if you don't tell him what the hell you're eating, you're not coming on the show. Like, even if you're like an actual, we brought you in, we hired this person to be on Rick's show, and he comes in, and he just wants to go straight into like an opening monologue. Ricky gonna kick him the hell out until he'll be like, no, you can still open your monologue with telling me what the hell you ate. There is a process to the show, and it will not have it any other way. And I respect the crap out of Rick Hughes for that. Nobody else would do that, okay? Thank you very much. Let me get to a couple of these comments here because there's a lot. Oh, my goodness gracious. I have a lot of fans on this show today. Or is this a bunch of people who actually hate me? And they got nothing better to do on a Sunday night, which is absolutely fair. And then in about 5 minutes time, we're going to get the lobby of people into this show and have a good old time before we get into the goulash and the hypothetical corner. Sorry, let me go. Let's flip and go. Christopher Cole says, Dan Luck says, go Riders. I believe the Riders game is going on right now. Nothing speaks better than agua. Pond the share button and like your ex is staying over. Oh, pond the share button, like your ex is staying over. I don't. Anyway, let me go live from Mosaic. See, problem with that is I would love to, but if they play even like a second of like an AC/DC song or any song really in general, I will get fired again. And I don't like, listen, if I'm fired twice off of this place, there's no 3 strikes and you can like, then you're out kind of thing. It's like, no, Faubert, like we'll fire you again. I don't want that, guys. And then Johnny says pound. I know. And there's a bunch of poop emojis, but this is also coming from a Maple Leaf fan. Love you, Jared. Like a lake. Like a lake. Like a lake. Like a lake. She found me by the lake. By the lake. I was baked by the lake. Hey. Now by the lake. Sorry. I'm like really excited tonight for literally no apparent reason. Johnny, I pounded. Oh, David Mosier, did you pound it? Pounded that shit. I love you all so much. All right, what is this? We got devil horns. Oh, Johnny. Oh, I can't wait until later, Johnny. 100%. And then those muscles are probably as small on the screen as mine. Look at that. Look at that tiny little tumor lump there. Holy crap. Sorry, guys. Cowgirls O-line is in trouble. You are damn right, Christopher Cole. But wait, hey. Someone is always willing to take the place of someone who goes down. Be wary of the rookies. Shared like an STD in a nightclub. Oh, I know way too many people that would be. But that's in my hometown, not out here. Allegedly. I just ordered a Super Bowl ring. Oh, dude, I got to get on that too. I agree. Bucs Report says you are watching from the cheap seats with Andrew Faubert. I need to get an intro like that. Like, cheap seats with Andrew Faubert. And then it'd be like the sounds from the hourglass. Oh, wait, no, that one's taken. Never mind. Hey, guys, can't stay on long, but I'm here to support my northern friend. Oh, Teresa, you are so kind, and I appreciate you every single time. She said, wow, just wow. I'm assuming I did something she didn't like, and she probably left. I'm sorry. That's strike 3. And now, no, I'm just kidding. David Bocher says, I agree with you, but I don't go by what people do in preseason because they're going up against second, third, and fourth stringers. Occasionally, they'll go against first stringers. I agree. In Joe Tryon's case, I like the fact that it gives him, he understands what he'll need to do to get around the quarterback. And as long as he knows how to do that, and he can do that consistently in the preseason, that I would assume that would lead to about half to a third of the time he's going to do that in the regular season, which would probably put him on track for about that 4 sack mark, 3.5 sack mark, which I think he can easily achieve in his first season. So, but you're not wrong. Not wrong. Is this a pre-read rant? I mean, man, I've been in this basement just jamming all day. I'm just full of rants today. I'm not even drunk. I'm not even baked. I haven't smoked anything in 72 seconds, so I'm pretty sober. Canadian opener A. You guys spelled A properly. Aw, love you. Name your sports god. Ooh. Someone says Jordan. Hey, that's a good one, actually. Like Michael Jordan. I mean, up here, technically, everyone's is Wayne Gretzky, and I like to be the other one and say, hey, Steve Yzerman. He's my daddy. He's building my team back up. Jim Thorpe is Johnny Dean's daddy or sports god. Either or. The legend Bobby Bowden. Player only because in light we trust. That's a good one. I look around in the NFL and I don't see another complete roster like ours, so we should see another Super Bowl or 2. That is from Satino A. Mill Howell. Thank you for tuning in tonight there, my friend. And yes, I agree. Like I said, there's only a couple of other teams out there that are even close to us. So, and close is a very little understatement. Teresa Baxter, of course you can. I said Thorpe, and he was an Olympic champion, one of the first NFL stars, and the first NFL commissioner. Very good. Whoever beats the virus is going to win consistently. Listen, they said it in the NBA, they said it in the NHL, they said it in MLB, and it's working. So you got to get, as much as it sucks, we got to do what we got to do. And then we got, also a Native American. Yes, that's true. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, sorry. Whoops. The most automatic winner in my life was 23. That's true. Dak uniforms are bad in the heat. Oh, dark uniforms are bad in the heat as well. My apologies. Dak uniforms. So Dak uniforms are bad in any type of weather. That is for sure. But yes, 1,000%. He was on such a good roll about those white unis. I wasn't going to be the first to remind him they wear them for the heat aspect. Yeah, I guess I should have kind of caught on to that eventually too. Yes, I know. But it also inflicts fear. Let me have my fear infliction. Infliction. I just sleep in. Fair enough. Tapasio, you lit. No, you lit. Tapasio. You lit so. Like Lizzo, yo. Advantage Bucs. You damn right. Zach Martin from earlier. Corn Brown. Oh, finally got you on the show, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. KC, Chiefs, Super Bowl hangover, no Bucs hangover. Ooh. I know you were saying that the other time too, and I respect you. Wade Sowers, another new person tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I believe the preseason was useless. I need to do away with it. Most teams don't even play their starters. There is some teams that don't play their starters the whole preseason. How's that doing you any good? Some of those, I don't want to make it say too political here, but it's like you got, I believe in America, it's, Republican and Democrat, just like up here, we got kind of the same thing, right? There's two different ways to do certain things. There's not always going to be one consistent way. There's always going to be one way that you can do it that takes half of the aspects of both parties, right? But there is always going to be a way to do it two different ways, essentially. So if some teams don't want to play starters, totally respect that. Bruce Arians wants his guys to get knocked around a little bit. So in the first couple of weeks, they don't have any major injuries, which tends to be a major statistic that does happen. And some of those teams who don't play starters are more inclined to have that. So to each their own. So I don't have any issues either which way. If they didn't want to play our starters the whole preseason, I would have been all right with it, but I actually didn't mind it. Because now all of a sudden, say in fantasy football, I have Chris Godwin and his value went boop, 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 boop. So we got for Brady, for sure Brady wants to beat down the Aints Pretenders. Yes. So we still got a lot more comments. That's fine. But before we get to some of them, I want to bring some of these guys in here. They've been waiting for so long, and I don't want to keep them in the lobby for that long. But I'm going to start bringing ones in. I'm going to bring in the first miscreant here, who's the guy who's always here first, always shows up first. If me and this guy, for some odd reason, ever had to be in school at the same time, we would have been friends because we would have been first to class and last to class, probably getting stoned right in the back of the school class. Right there, Mr. Matt Coulson.
You don't know how true that sounds.
So this guy's always here first, always likes to pop on the show, and I appreciate having him every single time. How you doing tonight, my friend?
Doing good. I had to go get another cup of coffee because I've been waiting so long. I shot through the last one. So now I'm not going to bed for a while. This is going to be a long night.
There you go. We'll get another one in here. Another guy who advertised. This guy still has 3 years left before he is legally able to buy any type of substance in his state. But if for some odd reason he was to come fly to my state, I could literally give him the best party he's ever had. From the Hard Count podcast itself, Mr. Jacob Charnow. How we doing, brother?
What's up, guys? I'm doing well.
That's good.
Good to see you dry, man. Was worried about you the other day when that flood happened.
Oh, yeah. I mean, my basement, I was on Harry's show while my basement was flooding. So that was, it was,
that's dedication, man. That's
it was
dedication.
It was a leak. I was playing Madden, drafting my fantasy team, like actively. And like the way my basement is set up is like, we have a deck and then the basement is under the deck, but like there's two little windows and the water just like went in. The windows had they gave up. They just
well, with the amount of rain you got in a short period of time, no windows are designed to handle that. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
The next person we're gonna bring in, this man, super straight, very, very, very straight. Apparently, he says so. But arrows have been known to do some weird things. Mr. Steven Glasker, how are we doing tonight, buddy?
Hey, how you doing tonight? What's going on, Andrew?
Not too bad, buddy. Just rolling on the show. I didn't realize there were so many comments, and I was like, man, I should probably get everybody in here first. Maybe get a couple more comments going because I got a lot of goulash and hypothetical corner tonight. I have a special one that I built, and I love it. Speaking of building, built 9 different children, all from, I believe, the same woman. We didn't
3.
ever get an opportunity. 3
No.
from the same woman. 3 different women?
3 per woman.
3 different women.
Three per
per.
woman. 3 per.
3.
Okay.
He did a triple dip and then he kicked it.
That is a John Gruden play if I've ever heard it. Speaking of a man who just absolutely loves John Gruden and tried to make his own defense, Mr. Johnny Dean, how you doing tonight? From the NFL edition.
Why'd you have to start out insulting me with the John Gruden thing, man?
Oh, I thought you would have loved the John Gruden thing.
Come on,
I'm sorry.
man. Come on. And I am
Listen.
so proud to be sitting next to Mr. Super Straight Steven Glasker.
Not as
Man
straight as
who
you are,
loves-
bro.
The man who
Not as
loves
straight as you
everybody.
are. Bro, I'll never be as straight as you are. You did the 3-peat 3 times, bro. Much love. Much respect.
Yeah, you did what the Montreal Canadiens did before anybody else did.
Right.
Uh,
Let's keep the 3-peat down to 3-peat, right?
Yeah, keep only a 3-peat, guys. We ain't going for a quad, Pete. Let's get to some of these other comments here quick before I got one hell of a goulash for you guys. Andrew, Kansas City still had plenty of playmakers, but without an offensive line to block for them, all those weapons mean nothing. In other words, go Bucks. I love that. Johnny Dean said nothing. That's okay. Bucks could
That was
versus.
a short ass emoji. I wish you would actually been able to see it, but whatever.
Oh, okay, I see. Could Bucks versus 2 regular season meet up Super Bowl like Bills or Titans? Bucks could versus. Oh, I see. I got that. I agree. I mean, my co-host said the Bills. There's a few other people on the Bucks report who think the Bills could probably come around there. I'm not going to bet against the Chiefs just yet, but I'm kind of rooting for somebody else. It'd be kind of cool if it was Bucks versus Bills or Bucks versus Browns or any of those teams. So, Corin also said Bucks at Patriots week 4. Tom Brady hears some boo. Oh, he will, but he will probably also hear some like cheers because
I think you'll hear more
and
cheers.
boos. There'll be
at the
more
beginning
cheers
of the
than
games.
cheers and boos. You think so too, Matt?
Yeah, he's going to come out and do the warm-ups, and people are going to praise him and wish he was coming back and all that. And then when he puts on his jersey and comes out with the pads on and whatnot, they're going to be like, "Who the hell is this cat? We got to knock him out."
That sounds a lot like Patriots fans.
Yeah,
It
Sounds
really
about
does.
right. Yeah. Johnny says preseason is not about wins and losses. It's an evaluation. Coaches need to
here we
determine
go again.
who is getting the training and who isn't, which sophomore is continuing their progress and which rookies are developing. The starters get to knock off some rust and try out new techniques. All very true. All very true.
Okay.
And some of the other coaches, I think the complete opposite, and some of them get the same result. So it can
I
go
think
either
they
way,
all get-
but
They get better result from the team-on-team practices
hell,
than they do
I-
from anything
I-
they do just in the yard by
Mhm.
themselves.
I actually agree with that too. Christopher Cole says that's just low for people to do that crap with regards to people saying about the Ida stuff. Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times and I called them out on it. And I was like, listen, I see you on any threads from now on. I'm calling you out on it. Like you're grounded for being a Bucs fan for at least 2 years, in my opinion.
Have you read where they're going to play them they're going to play in Jacksonville this week?
Yeah.
Because New Orleans still doesn't have power and whatnot.
Yep.
So they're going to have to shuffle them around the league from what it sounds like, because according to what they were saying on the news today, New Orleans may not have power 100% actually in Louisiana for several weeks.
Yep.
And they're in the middle of a heat thing and humidity and whatever. That's going to be hell to live down there.
Did you guys know why they chose that part of Jacksonville to play in? It was because, and this might have not been true, but apparently
I think it was, but I know where you're going. Go ahead.
when the Saints play, I think it's the Packers.
Yep, week 1.
It's the most expensive part of. It's like the most expensive place for Green Bay to play. Like, so it's not so there's no Packers fans there, or so it was something like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
Really?
Packer fans would have to fly. I want to remember, but it's not just like a direct flight, and it's not just like from one city to another. It's literally 2 different stops out of Green Bay. So, yeah, it's
They
quite funny.
severely underestimate Packers fans. I'm telling you, that's a
I agree.
They'll walk.
Group.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
walk.
they would definitely
Well,
walk.
Florida's full of Packer fans that are living down in Florida now anyway. That's
Which-
always been the problem in Tampa. You'd get the Chicago Bear kickoffs and the Green Bay Packer guys would come in. Even Detroit traveled well in Tampa.
Call them snowbirds.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did
they're
a
snowbirds
2020.
or
They did a
blue hairs.
2020 on
Box of
somebody
Q-tips.
in New Jersey, actually, and Jacob's hometown.
Yeah.
And they did a 2020 following them, getting ready for the Packers game and all this stuff, and traveling all the way out there to go to a Packers game by car. Well,
Oh yeah.
by vehicle anyway. It was a van,
I've-
I think.
I've driven across Canada like to go home multiple times. Like, so when people have said, Andrew, are you really going to drive down here? It's like, well, if the borders are open and I can afford the gas, hell's yeah, I'll drive down there. Like, it's not that bad.
I drive
It's
everywhere.
$3 a gallon right now.
I
Just
hate
let you
like
know.
that's cheap compared to up here. Like ours is per liter, but I'm talking, if I went to the gas right now, I'm paying $1.46 per liter. So
How many liters are in a gallon?
I
For
think
Close to 4. It's close
yeah.
to 4.
Is that right?
So they're paying
Yeah,
about
so I'm paying-
$5 a gallon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Jacob, when was your last show?
it's last Tuesday.
So that little ding you heard was my phone giving me an alert that your show was on.
Oh, really?
That's why I
Weird.
always miss your shows, man.
Oh, yeah. No,
and
he set that up.
Johnny's-
He saw me in the lobby and he's like, I'm gonna go
lol.
put a notification on, and that's why I missed
I'm
Jacob.
gonna do this quick.
No, seriously, I don't even see the lobby.
Hey, Andrew, I'm glad you mentioned Bucs fans, because if you give me an opportunity, I'm not going to stay long, but I do
Oh, no
have
worries.
a mini rant. I do have a mini rant. Right, it doesn't have to be right now. You do your deal, but I do have a mini rant involving Bucs fans based on some information I've been looking at for the last week. I'm coming after some of you fans, especially some of you. I'm an old Bucs fan or fan since '76, or fan since '81, or fan since whatever, or I'm a real Bucs fan. I'm coming. I'm coming for y'all.
Bring it.
I'm coming for you.
Johnny also says we were 8-0 after the bye season. Yes, I just meant for regular season when I meant it there. Then Steven says you're correct about the miscreant time. Okay, perfect. Bucs will blow out the Eagles. I'm hoping so. Bucs will lose to the Bills, Rams, and Bears. Corin says 14-3.
The Bears.
A lot of people
Bears.
do. Yeah, a lot of people think of Bears again too. A lot of people also think the Rams. I think Stafford needs till about week 5 to claim his possible dominance with that team. I just because Sean McVay's system is complex and Stafford is a smart quarterback. He's one of the smarter ones out there. Not going to take that away from him. But if we want to get like the full like Stafford being elite, like throwing 500 yards a game on that offense, which is flipping possible. Just give him 4 to 5 weeks as long as he can get that playbook down. So
You'll
Yeah.
get it in the championship. I'll tell you that.
yeah, I'm thinking so. Just noticed Andrew's Buccaneers beer lid is on the wall. Nice. Actually, I got that from the fiance's mother. What was that, 2 years ago? She's busy doing something else right now. When the Saints and the Buccaneers play here in Tampa, I never count that as a home win because I always lose. Fair enough.
That's true. We tend to lose at home to them a lot.
That's
And
true.
we were having that trouble with Carolina for a few years. We're against their second string quarterback. Seemed like every time. It's just pitiful. But
Uh,
I was told last night that I have to get over the fact that things used to be a certain way. We have to go with
Thank
it
you.
today.
Thank you.
That's the thing.
I don't
We
want to have to
don't
start
look
yelling
back,
at
we
you
look
again.
forward. Everything's
Thank you.
on the horizon. Nothing behind you.
Corin Brown says Bucks could win 3 blowout games: Eagles, Jets, and Jags. I could agree with that.
Whew.
Can I still go to my yoga class though? Yes, you can, Johnny. Yes, you can still go to your yoga class. Teresa said pictures. Wait, I mean 4 blowout wins, Bucks and Texas. Yeah, it is. Johnny said never. USF over Gators. Oh, Corin, I used to love you, and now I hate you. No, I'm just kidding. You're still loved on the show. It's amazing she has not killed you yet. She actually took those pictures for me to have them on the show, Teresa. So, ha ha ha.
There you go.
And then you see you got your friend saying the same thing. No. My pretty lady likes to show off the fact that she's a pretty lady, okay? And I like to show off the pretty lady. So, Fred Moore says 20-0. And I remember I saw
Fred.
that pop up in the comment section right when I was talking, and props to you there, Fred. Like, yeah,
Thank
no,
you,
I don't
Fred.
want to hear that talk about us losing in the playoffs. I don't want to hear. No. It's 20-0. I appreciate that. What's up, Fred? Now the show is real. Black Adder was cool.
Yeah, it
Yes,
was.
I have to preface that when you say at her, it's at it comes out at her, so it reminded me of Black Adder.
Oh, and to that cocky fan, yeah, I'm a cocky fan now. I don't care. Bucs versus Dolphins or Jags Super Bowl, two Florida versus each other would be nice. Never happened in NFL history. Two teams versus the other from the same state. Listen. I would probably think it would be Dolphins versus Bucs before Jags, but listen, if the Jags and the Bucs ever played in the Super Bowl, my dream would come true. Because I even said when I first became a Buccaneers fan way back in the day, I would love nothing more than to see the Jags play them or the Patriots, personally.
That'd be a Super Bowl over in California
Super Bowl.
somewhere, so
I love
everybody's
to see
got to
Patriots
travel
in
the whole
Super
way.
Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Do that without using your other hand now, Andrew. No, I'm not going to do it. How many of you believe Andrew practiced this opening all day? No, man, it's off the top of my head. It's
In front of a mirror.
Improv.
He went off for an hour, Johnny. An hour.
No, that's
Without a
improv,
breath.
baby. That's straight improv.
Sir,
Straight up.
in front of a mirror. If
Some
I
of
was
you
in
guys
front
don't
of
know how to work with humor here.
if I was in front of a mirror, I wouldn't be talking to myself. That's for sure. I'd be talking to you. How you doing? I'm just kidding. Who can say Ruth's last name properly besides Ruth? I didn't even want to try. I wasn't even.
It's
I already
the truth. Her
That's
last
why-
name is the truth.
exactly.
True. Good job, Matt. Nice save.
Too
Yeah,
bad I
that's good
retired. Corin said, "Too bad I retired from trolling since Tampa Bay Buccaneers win Super Bowl." Now it's not to troll anymore. We just do it. I love it.
I'm very sad that Corey has changed his name and changed his style also. I loved Corey Brown out there trolling every show we had. It was
I still love him.
I do love him, but it's sad he left me all alone, man. I had to troll by myself.
You had Ben. Ben was right in there behind him. So.
Yeah, Ben was.
Yeah,
He's
Ben,
the one now.
yeah.
He won't show up very
Yeah.
often no more.
No, he's on the other show that I keep seeing. Yeah, those were little muscles, but it's all good, bro. And look at my little muscles.
And I was just fixing to say, and Keith Larson don't troll no more, but there he goes.
There he goes. Carol B and Megan Thee Stallion Super Bowl halftime show. My prediction. Ooh, I would throw in. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. What's that other girl?
I think that's supposed to be Cardi B, if I were to guess.
Oh, yeah. It's supposed to be
Caroline.
Cardi
Yeah,
B.
okay, yeah.
I was like wondering who Carol B is.
I was like, who Caroline? I was like, oh my god.
Who's that? Who's that one girl that's like, kiss me,
That
No,
would be
God,
Andrew
don't do
Faubert,
that
I
again.
think.
Don't do that again, please.
I don't know,
What's
but
that?
she should stop doing it, whoever she is.
Doja Cat.
Doja
That's what
Cat.
it was. Doja.
Oh, Doja Cat. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't like
I'd rather
that, Matt?
see her.
When
I'd rather see her
I
than
don't
Cardi
like
B.
you doing that.
When
It's not a question of anything but you doing it. That's where it went south.
I don't like it, Mr. Faubert. But Super Straight loves a lot of guys. He loves a lot of guys.
I love
it's-
all
Wow.
men.
But it's the way that Jay loves Silent Bob, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Andrew, have you heard or know anything about the story of the girl who supposedly sold fake vaccination cards to NFL players? No, but
Nice.
I will find that out one day.
I want one from her.
John Gruden, Chucky. Waits hours. The thing about preseason is a lot of teams travel and play against the team they're supposed to play that week. They scrimmage and practice together, which in my idea does away with the chance of getting hurt during the game. The whole reason they scrimmage is so they can evaluate players. I mean, if you're going to scrimmage, that's all a preseason game is a big live streaming. Anyways, have a great day. God bless. Or should I say great evening? Wade Sowers, man, appreciate you popping in here. This is the first time I think you've ever popped on and commented on the show, at least from what I remember anyway. And I apologize if you've been on any other show, but I appreciate you on today's show. And you're not wrong. Like, you're not wrong. I appreciate both methods. If you want to leave some of your guys who are banged up, sure. But if you want to play them, sure as well. I got no problem with either.
Right.
And then David says, yeah, Matt, my wife's good friends with the Green Bay Packers owner. I sent Johnny's a picture of the lady's certificate of ownership. I actually know a person who is a owner as well. So Carl Hardy,
Pretty crazy.
thank you for tuning in. Say, could you imagine our Buccaneers playing the Patriots in the Super Bowl, that would be the biggest Super Bowl ever.
That would be
People
fantastic.
seem to think that could happen.
Fantastic.
It
No.
could.
No,
There's a
could happen.
chance.
no rookie
They
has
got an
ever been
entirely
to a
new
Super
defense
Bowl.
out there right now.
No rookies ever taken his team to a Super Bowl. It's
Whoa,
not
whoa,
gonna
whoa.
happen.
Who do you think it'd be Mac Jones? No, man, they got Jared Stidham.
It's always the first.
No, they got Mac Jones.
No, they got Jared Stidham. Eric Marino also says, "What's up, guys? Now that I finally caught up to this, somebody call the damn dude and tell him to get his butt in here.
Why?
Because
All right, hold on.
I've got something. I got something for him. And if anybody would like to join in the goulash hypothetical corner tonight, because oh my God, do I have some for you all."
I'm so excited.
Oh wow! Did your
And
voice
I-
get deeper? Did your voice get deeper, Jacob?
And I just can't hide it.
I
Did
made
you
it
hit-
really
did
deep.
you-
I made it real deep into the microphone for you, Steven.
Did you
I was,
hit
I was
puberty or
actually trying to
something?
mimic, I was actually trying to mimic you. I was trying to mimic
Oh no! I've had this voice since I was 13, bro.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, the StreamYard link has been dropped down. Dropped down. And before we get into some of these hypotheticals, I just want to throw one quick one out there, guys. Realizing today is the last Sunday without NFL football until February 20th, 2022. God damn it, I'm so excited.
I just messaged the dude, and you already started. All right, wow.
No, I'm not. No. I just said I'm pulling a couple of them, Johnny. Maybe you should listen.
I was
Jesus.
busy doing what you asked me to do, sir.
Oh, my.
Johnny, you're going to make me fire the cannons. Oh, shit.
Oh wow, that was a nice pick. She was having a good time, whatever was going on.
I love it. I love it. But
Jacob,
yes,
cover your eyes.
we have a lot. We have a lot on the hypothetical corner tonight.
It was
We're
just
going
so
to get
exciting.
started. What's that?
She was just very excited, Steven. I don't know what was going on there.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
She was very happy.
What, Riley
Yeah.
Reed?
Yeah, she
Very
was,
happy about the season
excited.
starting. Yeah.
she was just
Oh, my
very-
God. Fire them cannons.
She was just so excited, guys. The Bucs coming off a Super Bowl, like she just can't hold her excitement.
My fiance can't hold her laughter, apparently. She's sitting there over. What is it about firing them cannons? Don't spit your Coke out. Oh, my God.
Don't spit her Coke out. Don't
She's
be
trying to
timing
drink-
her out
she's
like
trying to-
that.
trying
Oh,
to
okay.
drink
The
Coke.
drink. Okay.
Yeah, well, I don't have one of the Buccaneer Super Bowl rings, Steven. Okay. But I am going to fire them cannons. Oh, my God. Sorry. This one I posted on my first ever Cheap Seats show, and then it finally like popped up again, and I was like, yeah, I'm bringing this one back on here. So we're going to get through a couple of hypotheticals here before we get to the big one, though, because, nobody else wants to pop in, and I got 5 of you. And we actually, you know what? We got 2 minutes left. Let us first take a quick break. And while we take a quick break, we're going to hear from Ruth the Truth and with Sports Talk Florida and Bucs Report, giving us a quick update on what is to come for your Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hey everyone, it's Ruth Kakias with Sports Talk Florida. I am inside the Bucs training facility as the Bucs prepare for their Week 1 kickoff against the Dallas Cowboys this Thursday at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Bucs seem prepared as they've been practicing in this humidity since the start of training camp. Tom Brady is going into his second year with the Buccaneers, and they look flawless during practice. It is going to be a great anticipated Week 1 kickoff on a Thursday night game. This is Ruth Kakias with Sports Talk Florida and Bucs Report. Have a great day.
All right.
Tikaris, is that what she said?
I think so. I'm gonna have to get her on one day, and she'll have to let me know how to actually pronounce it. But that was Ruth the Truth coming live for Sports Talk Radio. Shout out to her as always, and to all the Bucs Report content creators. All right, we're gonna get into it, and everybody knows the order. We're gonna go unless it needs to be out of order, but you know how it goes. You want to speak first? You want to give your first? Just say, all right, and then say what you got. To all of our fans in the comments section, join along. This is the goulash. Damn it. All right. I love doing that. It puts a smile on Matt's face, it puts a smile on Steven's face, and it puts a smile on, well, it would put a smile on Johnny's face, but I can't tell if that's the Joker or if that's like
That's
more-
Lobo, man. Come on.
Oh, that's Lobo. I got a Lobo too, man. This surgery went wrong way.
Johnny's busy smoking weed. Can't show his
So-
face right now.
So am I. I mean,
Whoops.
one gotta go, guys. Thigh, wing, breast, or leg. Ha, phrasing.
Leg.
Oh, wing. Get rid of the wing.
Then you got no Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's the least amount of meat. It's the least amount of meat.
What about you, Jacob?
Mm.
Thigh.
How dare you?
I don't really like chicken, so I'll have to go.
How dare you,
I'll
Johnny?
keep breast. How's that?
I got one
That's
up,
okay.
Steven. I got one.
No, man. Breast is gone. Breast is gone. One
No
gotta
way.
go. Breast is gone.
Dude,
Breast is
you
gone.
can never get rid of breasts.
No, dude, you understand? First of all, wings have like the best of like the actual, say, seasoning of whatever it is they're supposed to actually have. Like you usually can taste them better on the wings, I would say. Leg, you also get like two very good parts of the leg that are just like, so tasty. And then like screw the breast and the thigh, but at least the thigh I can get some like grease spots in it.
Yeah, there's more moisture in the darker pieces, so the
How
thighs
dare you?
taste better.
Yeah.
Breasts dry out.
Johnny knows all about that.
Corin says, bye, guys. My phone going to die. Corin, we appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in, brother. We'll talk to you soon. And then we got some other votes here. Fred says thigh. Pam says wing.
Yeah,
David
Pam.
Mosier says wing. And we also
Yeah.
got Carl Hardy who says breast. See, I'm not the only one.
No appreciation for boobs. How dare you guys?
I'm
I
saying,
know.
man.
Oh, Hans Gruber's here. Chicken titties. Chicken
How
titties.
dare you, Hans?
We all don't want them chicken titties. They're small. Small on them chicken titties. You're using the wrong seasoning on your breast. Lol. I don't know if that's actually.
so many different ways.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if that's actually supposed to mean like the actual chicken breast or not, but my fiance is just dying over there either which way. So let's go to the next one here, guys. I apologize for this, but McDonald's says you can only save 3 of these sauces. The rest will be deleted from history. Which ones are you saving? They got sweet and sour, spicy buffalo, tangy barbecue, honey mustard ranch. They also just got honey and then normal mustard, normal ketchup, and normal mayonnaise.
I got it.
The 3 of them stay. What's that?
Go ahead,
All right.
Jacob.
I'm keeping the honey mustard. I'm keeping the sweet and sour, and I'm keeping the tangy barbecue.
Okay.
That's my pick. I'm done.
Matt goes with Jacob's pick. Okay, fair enough. Jacob or Johnny? Or Jacob or Johnny
Steven.
or Steven. There we go.
Go ahead, Johnny.
Honey mustard ranch and honey. And wait a minute. Not what is that? Honey? No.
Yeah.
Honey mustard ranch and sweet and sour. I guess.
Okay. Okay.
I don't see blue cheese on there anywhere.
No.
Ew.
I can only save 3 of them.
Yeah.
McDonald's sucks, bro. But if
I-
I gotta save 3 sauces from McDonald's, it's the tangy barbecue, the honey, and the honey mustard.
Okay, say that one again.
Tangy barbecue, the honey, and the honey mustard.
I didn't see
Okay.
the tangy bar. Oh, it's up in the right hand. Okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the one that's got the big BBQ on it there, Johnny.
Yeah.
Call me old fashioned. I really don't care for any of the dipping sauces besides sweet and sour. So just give me sweet and sour, ketchup, and mustard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tangy
That's
barbecue
why.
Yeah.
is different from McDonald's though. They have
The
like
tangy barbecue it's different than others. Jacob's right.
it is so good.
It is.
So I've got a couple of these. Only 2 of these will pop up this week. Eventually, I'll have more. Name the first player you think of when you see this.
LT.
Rivers.
Justin Herbert.
Actually, Fouts.
Nature on means.
Ooh. Wow. I actually go with Antonio Gates personally, but that's
wow.
that's a lot of good selections there. Like kind of
Nobody
just
said Vincent Jackson
that
either.
good
That's
team.
surprising.
no, because I see him more in a Buccaneers jersey, but man, he was hella good on the
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yes, he was.
Oh my God. Fred also said Fouts too. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
now
That
go
guy,
to
he could play a little bit.
I
Now-
lived in San Diego during the Fouts era
ooh,
with Kellen Winslow and all those guys.
lucky.
Pretty cool.
Spit and Chicklets put this one up, and we're going to use it to form the ultimate 3-on-3 hockey team, essentially, with one substitute and a goalie
I have
from
nothing.
any era.
I couldn't name any hockey. Okay, can I just name the hockey players I know? Can I?
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
The only goalie that I know is Brodeur because I'm a Devils fan. Technically, I
Hells
guess.
yeah.
Brodeur, I know he's good, and then I don't think I can name one substitute. I don't know one substitute hockey player.
Wow.
I can name two.
Wow. Wow. You are all depressing. Johnny, come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. Give me something good here, Johnny.
I just give you my 3 favorite hockey players. Brett Hall
All right. Okay.
from the Blues. Gretzky, of course, the great one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And oh God, the
Lemieux.
third hard. No, I would say Lemieux, but then he's gonna jump my butt about the Pittsburgh stuff and all that
Nope.
crap.
Nope.
And-
Because Lemieux would be on my squad, so don't you worry.
all right, then Lemieux.
Yeah.
Okay, I got my 3 then. I go
Yeah,
Lemieux, Gretzky, and Brian Borgamo.
And who?
Brian Borgamo.
Who the
Borgamo?
hell?
Am I saying his name right? Am I saying his name right?
I don't know.
Never heard of him.
I don't think so. What team did he play for?
I don't remember.
Okay, that's all right. What about you, Matt? You got one?
It's like everybody else has said. I'm American, so I only know 3 names.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, and Bobby Hull is from 100 years ago. And I have no clue about I'm just going to take the goalie from Tampa Bay Lightning because he was playing on his
Vasilevsky?
head this year.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Bobby Hull was a badass, though, man. For real.
Yeah, it was.
Should threw him in there.
I just realized that we didn't name. Did anybody name any Tampa Bay Lightning players?
Nobody did.
I don't watch hockey.
think
Matt
so.
did. That's Lesky.
I had some other ones from before. Winslow Sr.
Yeah.
Natron
Natron
Means.
Means. Yeah, I remember Natron Means.
And Satino says go Lightning. So at least we got some go Lightning out there. Even though I am a Red Wing fan, but please don't hate me for it. All right, guys, here's a quick one for you. Build your offense with $15. Some of the options for the people who are listening. Quarterbacks are from $1 all the way to $5. Ryan,
I don't
sorry,
know
Matt
if we can really
Ryan.
do this without the dude because he's going to be so brokenhearted that he's not here.
Amen. I'm not going to stop
He had his
my
chance.
show. So
He had his chance.
he still has time to show up.
Oh, these
Matt
guys are
Ryan at
great.
$1, Lamar Jackson at $2, Russell Wilson at $3, Tom Brady at $4, Patrick Mahomes at $5. Your running backs are Joe Mixon at $1, Jones at $2, Kamara at $3, Henry at $4, McCaffrey at $5. Wide receivers are Diggs, Metcalf, Jones, Hill, and Adams. Wide receiver 2 is Cooks, Landry, McLaurin, Lamb, and Ridley. And your tight ends are Fant, Gronkowski, Waller, Kittle, and Kelsey.
And how much do we have to start with?
You have $15.
$15. And can I take the dudes since he's not here and I know I can piss him off?
You could, yeah.
Yeah, I will grab every person that he hates.
All right, well, let's
Just to
start off
teach
with
you
who
a
wants to go first? Who wants to go first?
I will.
I'm gonna give
still
Jacob
working
my
on it.
$15. I'm giving Jacob my $15 in protest that Brady is only $4 and Mahomes is $5.
All right, Jacob, you go with 15.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Okay, because I'm thinking about this way too much. So I'm gonna go Brady with the $4.
Mhm.
I'm gonna take Kamara for $3 because he complements Brady's check down ability very nicely.
Yep.
Then I'll take Devontae Adams for $5. So that leaves me with $3 left. Is that Mike Evans in the $1 spot?
Nope, that's
Oh,
Cooks.
it's Brandon Cooks. All right, then I need to change my answer. I was like, why is Mike Evans in the $1 slot?
For the wide receiver 2, yeah, that would have been dumb.
That would have been So I guess I need to change my receivers here. So I'm definitely taking Brady and Kamara. So it leaves me with $8 left to spend.
Yep.
I'll take mean, I'll take Diggs. I mean, why? I don't know why Diggs.
Hell yeah.
Diggs for $1.
Diggs.
That's still $7.
Diggs.
I'll take-
Sideline.
I'll take Scary Terry,
Yeah, for $3.
and then that leaves me with
$4. You can have Kittle.
$4, and I'll take Kittle.
There you go.
It's a nice offense right there.
All right, Johnny, give me yours or Keith's.
Man, I'm really having a hard time here since Steven brought that up about 12. I looked around and then and then Jacob said there's no Evans there, and I looked and there's no Evans there.
There's no Evans. No.
This is invalid. This is invalid. I'm just considering this invalid. So anybody out here would be great for Keith.
Yeah. Give Keith the whole dollar slot.
Yes.
Nice.
He's
Nice.
all tight ends. He just because he's not really
Yeah,
a tight
and
end.
then fill
Tight ends
the
are
rest.
$1. It's the whole.
And they got Gronkowski in the wrong color. Give me a break, man.
Well, I mean, they got Brady technically in the wrong color too. Then
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we already know Brady because he's too undervalued already.
I'm gonna throw one out there quick. Give me Russell Wilson, and then give me Derrick Henry. So that's 7. Give me Diggs at 8. Give me Calvin Ridley at 5. So that would be 13, 12. It's 12. So give me Waller.
That's a nice offense.
Yeah.
I got
Diggs and Ridley together, like F off.
They should flip Diggs and Julio.
I agree. I absolutely agree. What do you got, Matt?
Got Wilson for 3.
Yep.
Derrick Henry for 4, so that's 7.
Yes, sir.
What is his name? Tyreek Hill for 4, so that's 11.
Ooh. Yep.
Landry for 2, that's 13.
And
And
Gronk. Oh,
And
that's
Gronk.
a good one.
How was the only person to come onto this show and pick Brady in this thing?
I know.
It's not over
yet.
Money to
Yeah.
spend
You
to
still
get
have to pick.
$15.
You picked Steven gave you one. Now you got to do it again.
Well, no, Steven still has to do his. We just need.
Okay, I'm doing
Go
this in protest. Okay.
Okay.
But I will do it. Brady. Come here. I actually like Jacobs. I was actually looking at these 3 too. Brady, Kamara, and Diggs. I definitely want those 3. That's what $8
$8.
right there.
$8, yeah.
Shoot. So let's see. I want Gronkowski. So
you got $10, and then you can
I
have
got
Ridley
5
after
more
that.
bucks.
Yeah, you can have Ridley.
Ridley's pretty good, but I would rather have Adams.
I mean, you could do that if you wanted to. I ain't gonna say no to that.
The same way Kamara compliments Brady is, I think, the same way Tyreek Hill would compliment Russell Wilson.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
I absolutely agree. You imagine if Russell Wilson actually had a burner that could catch, like fudge off.
But if I was going to do rather than Adams, if I was going to do Adams, I would do Kittle for 4, and then I probably take Mixon's a good power back, man. I kind of like him.
Mixon is criminally underrated, but he's just
I would probably take him. So I would go instead of Adams, I'll take Kittle because I like the 2 tight end set, and I'll take Mixon as my dollar. So I got 2 backs, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, and the GOAT.
Yeah, that's another good one.
I will take. Who's
what you got, Johnny? It's you.
Brady, Mixon,
$5.
5.
Yep.
Adams,
Another 5, 10.
and crap. If I do that, I have to take another one. I'll take Kittle and Fant. There we go.
You're gonna take 2 tight ends.
Yep. 2 tight end sets.
2 tight end set, baby.
All right.
2 tight end set, baby. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you can afford it, all right. That's a good one. Yeah, and then so we all basically gave ours. All right, here's the next one. Quick. Name the first player you think of when you see this.
Diggs.
Adrian Peterson. Yes, sir.
Shoot. Dang it. How am I not number 80? Number 80. How am I forgetting his name? Chris Carter.
Oh, Chris Carter. Yeah, there you go.
I also think
or Randy Moss.
Yeah, I also think
of Chris
of
Carter.
Moss.
Jared Allen's another one I think of.
I want to hear
Carter was
Matt
a beast,
because
man.
I know who Matt's going
Matt,
to take.
me and Matt said Adrian Peterson.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I said AP.
Oh, nice.
Tarkenton is my generation.
I was going to say that's the first person I think of is Fran Tarkenton.
Yeah.
You know, it's a name that's so incredibly random and like not even on the team. Like he wasn't on the team for very long, but I don't know. That helmet makes me think of Laquan Treadwell, and I don't know why.
I remember him.
He was
I
a
remember him.
He was a
high draft pick.
guy.
Yep. He was supposed to be really, really good, and he just never found any grace on that
He
team.
never
so.
treaded well. He treaded wrong.
Oh, very good.
Nice.
Pamela White says,
actually
keep
a
losing
dad
connection. Night all. Good night, Pamela White, and thank you for tuning
Good night, Pam.
in. Carl Hardy also says AP. Me and you are thinking the same tonight there, Carl. Randy Moss for Fred,
Yeah.
and Wade Sauer
Fran.
says Frank Tarkington.
Fran Tarkenton, yeah.
Culpepper.
There's no K
Fran,
in there.
sorry. Sorry.
It's a girl's name. That's why he had to run around all night. He was going to get hammered for being here, Franny, Fran, honey. That's
This one was actually sent in by yours truly, Matt Colson. Pick your vacation. Beachfront suite, unlimited cocktails, and snorkeling is vacation 1. Swimming pool and all-you-can-eat buffet and a private cabana, it's vacation 2. A cruise, daily games and shows, and an ocean sunset views is number 3. Historic city tour, wineries and museums is number 4. Mountain cabin, personal chef, and a giant hot tub is number 5. Number 6, camping, whitewater rafting, and hiking trails. Let me just, before anybody answers, also state that all of this is included with unlimited alcohol and cannabis.
Oh, hello.
so it's like beaches.
Well,
huh?
I've already done 1 through 4.
Nice.
I've done 5 except for if you count my ex, she did do all the cooking.
It's personal.
So if you count, that's a personal chef. So I've done 1 through 5 already.
Okay.
Of those 5, I kind of dig the all-you-can-eat swimming pool private cabana deal. Kind of dig it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like that one too because it's all you can eat. Like,
Yeah.
Though,
And it's cool.
okay.
Trust me, I've done it. I was in a king suite swim-up room where you walk out into your patio and it's a giant pool. Personal side is personal to you. That one included an actual butler. That room included a personal butler, and they call it a PA, but it was a butler, and all you can eat at some really nice, like 5-star restaurants.
My fiance, I think my fiance motioned at the last one there of camping, whitewater rafting, and hiking trail. Yeah, oh yeah, she's like, oh yeah,
that would be good.
That's me and your fiance are on the same page then, because that's the only.
If I was her age, Andrew, I would pick that one. There's one thing about getting older. Comfort matters a lot more than that.
Nope,
stuff.
true. See, and that's why I would probably go number 5 because, like, give me that giant hot tub. Yeah, I like the whitewater rafting idea, sure, but a personal chef and just me and the fiance in a mountain cabin with a giant hot tub.
That is cool. I'm telling you, guys would love that. That is really cool.
The camping part is just as luxurious if you're picking what you're camping in.
Yes, and if it's the camping kind of stuff that me and her do, where it's like actual camping with like an actual tent and just bringing some of the good necessities around you, and you do all the hiking trails, yeah, I'd still go with that too.
Yeah, me too.
Because
we make some whitewater rafting.
Johnny, you're not gonna pitch no damn.
What about you, Jacob?
What are you talking about, Steven? I'm not some Dallas boy.
What do you got, Jacob?
I got to take 2. I mean, like 2 because I mean, it just sounds so great. I mean, the all-you-can-eat buffet, no matter where. That's like.
I'm telling you guys, for those of you who've never done that, it is absolutely amazing. It really is. And it's not just a buffet; they have all you can eat. Literally like 5-star restaurants.
1 and 3 is just living in Florida.
Fred says 1 and Carl says 1. So yeah, maybe it is just one. It's living in Florida. Lol.
Yeah, that is Florida.
I do number 4.
Snorkeling. That's fun.
Okay, guys. Second last one before we get into one other one. Best athlete to never win an MVP. You can only pick one of them. Sue Bird, Ray Bork, Drew Brees, Brittany Greener, Bo Jackson, Derek Jeter, Jerry Rice. Thank you. Tina Thompson, Dwayne Wade, Jerry West, or Steve Eiserman, or other.
Andrew, I hate to bring this up, but you kind of like cut Matt's off flat on that last.
It's okay. We're moving on.
He's like,
I'm gonna pick other. I'm gonna pick other.
All I said thank you because he said the name right when I said it wrong. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pick other, and the other I'm going to pick is Russell Wilson.
Ooh, okay.
I can get on board with that, Steven. But
Never win
My-
an MVP.
My daddy, Steve Eiserman. I'm just throwing that out there.
Nice.
I don't see how Jerry Rice can be even on that list because he should have won MVP.
He should have won MVP, yeah, in one of those Super Bowls.
That's
he should have
my
won
pick
MVP.
right there, Jerry Rice.
That was going to be my pick, but I thought about it, and I was like, Russell Wilson, for everything he's done for Seattle, that guy should have had an MVP by now.
Bro,
and he did it all without an offensive line. You got to remember back then, Johnny, 49ers had a great offensive line. They had a great defense. And they had, aside from just Jerry, they had other really good receivers.
Jerry did it with two different quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
And
both happen to be, but both of them are Hall of Famers. Both of them happen to be Hall of Famers.
Right.
So
go ahead, Jacob.
Working with scrubs.
And I gotta say, maybe either Jerry Rice or probably Derek Jeter. I'd say.
Yeah, Jeter was good too. Jeter was very good. When I saw Jeter was on this list, I was like, oh, geez. What about you, Matt?
Well, I think Bo Jackson. If he hadn't gotten really, his hip hadn't blown up on him, and he was able to play both sports like he was doing and stretch that out for 5 years, he'd be MVP of both of them. NFL
did Deon Sanders ever win an MVP? I don't think he did. Deon Sanders
not on the list.
He's not on the list.
I actually think
he did when he played Dallas, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
someone check that though. Someone check that though. But yeah,
NFL MVP.
The last defensive player to win an MVP. Who was?
I want to say it was Charles Woodson.
Yeah, it was. You're right.
I think it was Woodson. Yeah,
Woodson.
Okay. All right, guys, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? I built this today.
Oh no.
I built this.
Uh-oh, let's put my glasses on.
I built this. Oh, before we get to that, David Mosier also said 5, so he agreed with me. Carl said Rice, Jerry Rice for David Mosier, and Bo also for Fred.
Yeah, I guess by
Fred.
on a
guys.
level, I say Jeter because I'm a Yankee fan and I would have liked to see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
no, Jeter's a good pick.
No,
I won MVP actually.
That's what I was saying too. When I first saw it, the first name that popped up to me was like, "What do you mean Jeter's never won an MVP?"
Surprising, I know.
Hard to believe. That's hard to believe.
All right, so I built this. I messaged some people today, and just like randomly, and some people were like, "What the hell is Andrew talking about?" Right? Well, I built something, and I'm very proud of it. This is, I guess, the 2.0 version of it, because the last one we had, everybody was like, "Oh, I don't like how there's so little things that I get to pick from." Well,
come on.
There was a lot of things to pick from.
I know what this is.
Well, it sucks to be like I love you, boss, but like, come on, man. Like, you're still not here.
I know he's listening to this right now, and he's
come on, man.
Butthead.
Anyways, here we go.
Hey, I want to just say this before you move on.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm looking at Deon Sanders' Wikipedia page, and it does not mention an MVP at all in his.
I think it's because of the dual sport thing. Because I think they are prejudiced toward you have to play, and that's why I wouldn't have put Bo Jackson as an MVP either, because he wasn't out there every game. If he had been out there, every game,
he would have been though.
Would have MVP.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he was the NFL Defensive Player of the Year in 1994 and a couple of All Pros, but he never made an MVP.
Weird. Okay, so I'm throwing him on that list too then. Yeah, shout out Deon Sanders.
Right.
And before I get to this picture, I hit 20 fudging likes on the show. Goal made. There we go. All right. Now that I did it, now that the goal has been broken, let's get into the fun thing here. Ladies and gentlemen, you have $150.
Oh.
Build me the greatest, best metal band lineup ever.
Ooh.
In the $50 slots, we have Black Sabbath, Metallica, and Iron Maiden. In the $40 slot, we have System of a Down, Slipknot, Pantera, Slayer, and Judas Priest. In the $30 slot, we have Rammstein, Tool, Dio, Motley Crue, Rob Zombie, Megadeth, Anthrax, and Lamb of God. In the $20 section, we got Korn, we got Disturbed, we got 9 Inch Nails, Avenged Sevenfold, Motorhead, Gwar, Mastodon, Behemoth, and Primus. And just for shits and loggles, On the $10 slot, we got Black Label Society, Death, Cannibal Corpse, Dream Theater, Gojira, Kill Switch, Protest the Hero, A Perfect Circle, Death, and Godsmack and Napalm Death. Gentlemen, I need you to build me a concert, and you have $150 to do it with these bands.
Oh boy.
Build me a lineup.
My name is Jason Light, and I'm taking every one of them.
You're gonna make that work.
Jason can do it. If
What
anybody can do it, Jason Light can do it.
What a hell of a concert that would be. But let me just throw this one up there. I love this
concert.
And my name is Mike McCagden, and I'll pay Korn $200 to play for my team.
Oh,
I
right.
think Fred's right. That's the only one
I agree. That was gonna actually be my pick.
Fred
Good
says
job,
the
Fred.
3 in the $50 slot.
Yep.
Yep, me too.
Those are the 3.
Black
Although,
Sabbath,
wait a minute.
Metallica,
No,
Iron
wait a
Maiden.
minute.
I really
Where's AC/DC?
I didn't put that because it was more rock. I wanted to keep it at like the metal. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the
Oh, okay.
yeah.
He's
Because
trying
I
to
do have.
split your eardrums.
I'm also building a
Then
couple of other
definitely
ones.
the 3, definitely 3 at the top.
God, I
Black
love
Sabbath,
Mastodon.
Metallica, and Iron Maiden.
Gojira, Kill Switch Engage is awesome.
Yeah,
I could drop Iron Maiden and put in Motley Crue for 30 and then for $20.
What?
9 Inch Nails.
Wait, what?
9 Inch Nails, nice. So a 9 Inch Nails,
9 Inch
Motley
Nails is good.
Crue, Black Sabbath,
Yeah.
and Metallica. That would be Matt's. That's a
Motley
nice one.
Crue. That would be a good one. I could get behind that.
What do you got, Jacob?
That's regular rock.
Man, if
hard
only I
rock.
listened to enough metal to really understand what was going on here. But like, I know the top 3. Like, that's it. I
Okay.
do like Motley Crue. I like a few songs by Motley Crue, just ones that I know. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, this isn't my type of music. So,
Fair enough.
But like when I'm driving to my baseball games, I do listen to a lot of Black Sabbath, a lot of Metallica, and a lot of Iron Maiden. So I guess
There
I'll
you
leave.
go.
I guess I'll pick those 3 for my concert.
There you
That'd
go.
be a
I think
phenomenal concert. That would be
That's
a
like
phenomenal concert.
the last one that we did with this was like Led Zeppelin and Queen were the 2 at the top. I was like, listen, just give me Led Zeppelin and Queen at their prime, and I'll take that. I'm
Queen.
done.
Just give me Queen. I'll take Queen 10 times out of 10. Just a Queen concert.
Also agreed.
I'll take.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But
For
Queen's
me,
nowhere near metal. They're not metal at all.
no. We're just saying in general.
Talking about rock.
Um,
We're talking about rock groups.
For me, like I do like some of the more like bottom tier bands. The reason why I built this though is I wanted to get like all the metal from all the different eras and try to rank them the best that I could. I'm gonna have to spend 80 to get Slipknot and System because those are my 2. I listen to those like every day. Give me Rammstein for 30.
My favorite band.
I love Rammstein.
They're
Give me Korn.
Awesome.
Give me Korn for 20. So that'd be 40, 80, 110. It's 130. And then I'd be left with $10 after that. After that, fine. Give me Gojira and A Perfect Circle.
Good deal.
Can we get Andrew? Can we get one of these for rap? Can we get some rappers on here?
Yep. I'll make a group chat essentially. Where what I want to do is I want to put a few people who I know enjoy these, and I'll put a couple of ideas, and then if you guys just throw bands and stuff like that in there, then I can make them.
Dope. Let's do it.
Whose turn's
All right.
next?
It's either Steven or Matt.
I said I agree. I agree that the 2 at the top.
Okay. I didn't do mine yet. I actually did.
We're talking about Black. We're talking about Black
okay.
Sabbath though. With are we talking about Black Sabbath with
OG Black
OG.
Sabbath.
Okay, cool. So okay, got you. Cool.
Yeah. All right. Give me yours then, Johnny.
Rammstein first.
Yes.
Foremost. Korn.
All right. You're at 50. Radio silence.
I can't read the first one on that $10 list. What is that?
That's Black Label Society.
Okay, I can skip that one. Cannibal Corpse,
Okay, so you're at 60,
Gojira,
70.
Kill Switch Engage.
We're getting an Ozfest out of you. I love it.
Yeah.
Sean just putting together a
Calm Death.
90.
I'll throw it to kill Dream Theater in there just to make it even there.
100.
So I can take Metallica.
And then Metallica. That's a
How long?
flipping.
Oh,
concert.
crap,
How
man.
long is this
Let me
concert?
let me take two of those away. Dream Theater and Napalm Death. Take them off.
Uh-huh.
Give me Motorhead. I forgot I didn't even see
Oh,
it.
Motorhead is on.
Motorhead, yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Wait,
next to it.
then I want to read you
Metallica.
mine also. I love Motorhead.
Jacob's like, I want to put Motorhead in now. Okay, so Motorhead 20 for you, Jacob.
Okay, Motorhead 20. Oh boy, now I have to. All right, so I'll take out Iron Maiden. So I'll go Black Sabbath, Metallica, Motorhead. I have $30 left, and I'll take. See, this is my problem now. I have an underfunded concert.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jacob. I'm not really mad at metal. Even when I was younger, used to make the
Jacob,
effort.
can't lose with Dio.
Rock, I could
get
get
Black
behind.
Sabbath, man.
I'll throw my other $30 at Johnny, and I'll let him pick for me.
There you go.
I'm going to give him Dio because he don't
Take
Yeah.
9 Inch Nails and I don't know any of
And-
the $10 bands. None of them.
And
Some of them are old and some of them are new. So
Yeah.
They're
the only reason I know Motorhead is because of
Ace of Spades.
Triple H. Triple H is the wrestler. He only walks out to all his entrance songs are a Motorhead, and I love them.
that's right.
They do a real
All
good
right.
version of Sympathy for the Devil.
What?
That
Yes,
they
they
do.
Yeah.
Version
All right. You guys
Well, you
also
do
ready
a-
for this?
Oh,
you ready?
Let's
We have
go.
this
You ready?
incredible.
More, yes.
Ready?
Incredible.
Ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Here we go. Nope, that was the wrong one.
Oh God.
Okay, let's do this again. All right, guys, welcome to the goulash.
It would have just made sense for all of us to come back screaming after that.
I know. I was thinking about doing that, but I didn't think everybody else would be doing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the preview show, as you know, for the live from the cheap seats at Bucs Report. So you know that obviously, if you've been sticking around this whole time, you know that I told you earlier that it is no longer okay to just sit there and think that we're going to lose or this is going to be a slow season. No, you can come out of the woodwork and you can be a cocky fan because now I ain't holding back. And as you're going to see in the goulash tonight, I kind of don't hold back and I'm sorry. So let's start off with, the Buccaneers fan base. Tom Brady comes in and then everybody, I should have added another one that says, look at the championship. And then boom. Speaking of boom and looking at them, whoa, Eric Marino wanted to stop in. How you doing?
What's up, guys?
Good. All right, we're just doing the goulash right now. Next one, Phillip Rivers' wife every year.
Man, that was a great album.
You really gave that the wrong title, bro.
That was an incredible album.
Oh, buddy, there's a bunch of different other ones I could have posted, but this was the least savage.
That's 12.
You should take out 3 of the girls and just say Johnny's lineage.
That was fun.
$4.
Oh.
4 days, guys. 4 days.
I told you, Phil
Ladies
Rivers
and
was my
gentlemen,
inspiration, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, it finally happened. Troy Apke is officially the first white cornerback in the NFL since we won a damn Super Bowl. We did it. Oh, we did it. Praises. We did it. Moments in the NFL that players were never the same afterwards. Cam Newton fumble, Vontaze Burfict hit, the RG3 injury, and Juju downloading TikTok.
True.
Oh, poor Steeler fans.
Where's Chris Conte?
Listen.
Getting
The Steelers are going to be getting a little bit more hate from me later on. I'm sorry, Steelers. You poked the bear.
I support it.
Drew Brees got that retirement hair. Oh, you ain't playing no more.
Nice.
Brady got the same amount of Super Bowls in Tampa Bay.
Why you gonna call Brees off for wearing a wig, man? That's messed up.
Oh, man, he ain't wearing a wig, man.
It's
It's called
toupee.
retirement.
That's a wig. That's what we
He
call
was-
that's a nick.
Toupee.
He's
Two
wearing-
away.
We call it a
Two
wig. He's wearing
away.
a little wig there.
By the way, guys, all three main characters in the movie Napoleon Dynamite have officially worn a jersey for the Philadelphia Eagles. Nick Foles, Mark Sanchez, and now Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, but Napoleon, he started with the
messed
Bucs.
up.
I said I ain't holding no punches. Sorry.
That's hilarious.
Before you hate on Andy Dalton, just remember he stole the MVP's job. He stole the Napoleon? No.
Nickelodeon.
Thank you. Nickelodeon's valuable player's job. He has more game-winning drives technically than Aaron Rodgers, and he ended the Bills' playoff drought and also has a really cool nickname, the Red Rifle. Duh. Like, come on.
But he can't
Which is
stay on the
why
team.
we need to stay away from anything to do with red when it comes to draft.
I'm not assuming that. Okay, yeah, let's try it. All right.
Aw.
I forgot his previous era.
Tony, where are
in
you?
Cincinnati.
Can't see you.
Typical Eric. All right. Did you get the 20th straight preseason win? Yes. What did it cost? J.K. Dobbins. Only your best running back.
That's it.
By the way,
No, it
Tyreek
isn't.
Hill
No, it
designs
isn't.
custom gloves to get around the NFL's new taunting rule. Antoine Winfield
cool.
Jr. in the next year's Super Bowl.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
that's gonna be awesome. That would be hilarious.
That is, on a side note, that is a cool glove.
Is it a 30
It
penalty
is.
though?
I want.
Las
How
Vegas.
does he get around that rule though? If he waves at somebody as he's going in for a touchdown, that should still be taunting.
No, if he holds
Yeah.
his hand out like this and on the
Peace
design, it's all then yeah. Las Vegas Raiders head coach John Gruden tests positive for being ridiculously overrated.
Oh yeah, big time. Big time.
Hear no arguments.
Really sorry for this, Jacob. I was hoping you were not on the show
Oh,
for
he's
this.
underrated.
Sorry. How to spot a fake ticket, playoff ticket? It's a fake barcode, thin paper. Also has a
Nice one,
Jets
Jacob.
logo.
Nice one, man. Nice one.
Hey Jake, I'm gonna show you some love. Zach Wilson is the real deal. You might actually finally have your franchise quarterback.
Yeah, he's a real deal.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're
Eric.
all being so
Yeah.
nice today. So nice. Breaking, the NFL has informed the Detroit Lions that they did not make the league this year and will be released as part of the final cuts. Sorry, Jason, and sorry, Alex. I guess you're going to have to cheer for someone else.
Wait, is Jason also a Lions fan?
Of course, Jason's a Lions fan.
I thought Alex was one of those rebel kids that go against the parents.
Nope. His dad beat that into him. No. Wow. The fortune cookies here are really, really more accurate. The Patriots dynasty is over.
Yeah, I agree with that. I would agree with that.
It lives in Tampa. It lives in Tampa. Oh, by the way, breaking, guys. For a second straight week, ESPN has broadcast a game with a fake football team.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Does anyone know where Clemson is? Can anyone find Dabo Sweeney?
Look at that score, though. Neither one of them have very much.
Yeah,
offensive
you
weapons
can't.
there.
Yeah, that was just a very defensive game, and
Yeah.
one of the defenses finally got tired. That's what happened.
And also no Trevor Lawrence. Anywho, this is just for me. This is the Steve and the Iser plan, and that's me. That's me enjoying it. God, I can't wait. Speaking of can't wait, can you just fudging look at that Buccaneer fan? Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway.
Is she gonna kick your butt for calling her a Buccaneer fan now?
No. She's kind of a hypothetical Buccaneer fan, but she's the Dolphins first.
Hypothetical.
Listen, listen. I am doing a segment right now. Don't start yelling at me with. Listen, I'm gonna have to cut this short here pretty soon because this woman, swear to God, Patriots wide receivers, Cam Newton. That's a cliff.
Oh, that's best. Wow,
I ain't holding back no punches.
That was a good one. I
tonight.
like that one.
that is a very good.
Oh,
that's-
you like that one? Oh, I
Yeah,
got a
send
couple
that,
more.
Send that one to me, man.
It only gets more savage from here. I do apologize. So if anybody does get offended by things really easily, I would leave now. Andy Dalton, Matt Nagy, Justin Fields, Nick Foles.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
I'm sorry, but I think Nick Foles is right where he belongs.
Yeah.
Shots
I agree.
fired. A little salty that water probably is. Speaking of salty, Nacho Year, extra salty.
I need that bag. I live here.
That's hilarious.
I would
Steeler
put that
fans.
on. I'd paint my house like that.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to screenshot that. Can you send that to me, Andrew?
Oh yeah, I'll send you that. Don't you worry.
Oh, that's a great one. I have some people I need to send that to.
Nice.
I would buy a
Nice.
bag of those for every a friend I got
Hey,
around.
Steven,
I'd buy that for $1. Next
you ready
one.
for Thursday, man?
Most turnovers since 2015.
Oh yeah.
Jameis Winston,
James.
111. Philip Rivers at 100. Kirk Cousins at 91. Matt Ryan at 90. And Derek Carr.
Derek
Doesn't
Carr,
matter.
Wow.
Yeah.
See Derek Carr on top 5 for.
You know what else is really surprising? All of those.
Wait,
got-
Sam Darnold's not on there. He's got to be top 10, right?
Sure.
He's
You know
also,
what's really
he's also
fun?
only been playing since 2018. That's
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
All of the quarterbacks that you see on here all technically have started full seasons since 2015, except for Jameis Winston. Shit. Okay. Well, I
Matt
guess
Ryan,
it's a
that's
good
kind of
thing that
surprising.
the Saints went and did this. Drew Brees retiring as the salary cap hits like a train. Jameis Winston's is the Saints offense, guys. Don't worry.
Hmm.
Sorry, Jameis. Had to take my shots. Speaking of taking a couple of shots, Coach,
Oh my God.
okay, Lamar, it's time to throw. It's 3rd and long. Lamar.
Yeah.
It
Wow.
only gets worse from here, guys. Bear with me. Speaking of shit,
Odell.
that is one big pile of shit.
Wow. Hey, at least he didn't include the Jets in there.
Look,
There
it's
you
a
go.
Vikings fans talking about that.
What guy?
Right? Right?
The Vikings
Still
are gonna
pretty
win.
good.
Okay. I don't even want to get into my watch my
Johnny.
Did not
Johnny.
include the Jets.
Speaking of
Cool.
almost getting into it, Ben Roethlisberger always dresses like he's going to fight a traffic
case.
ticket or a rape case.
Oh.
Sorry, Steeler fans. You're going to make me fire them fire cannons. Oh, my God. Oh, and this
I
has
love that.
been
Who is
another
that girl?
episode.
I dig that look.
I can tell you right now, you can find her on most Pornhub sites, okay?
Oh, really? I have no
yeah.
idea who she is.
You've never
Oh,
seen
yeah.
that look before?
You've
But I
never
dig
seen
the look. No, I've
Hey, what's
seen
your
her
name,
look. I
Johnny?
like the
Johnny.
look. I've just never seen her.
Johnny.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Come on,
this
man.
has been another edition.
I like that double tap.
Oh, we're back.
Very well done. Very well done.
Thank you,
Good
ladies
Hey,
and
Matt from
gentlemen.
OKC. What's up, man?
Good job.
It's
Good
getting
job.
past my bedtime. I'm going to have to check out here, Andrew.
Not a problem. I was actually just
Hey.
about to shut down this show.
Before you do, may I give my little mini rant before you do?
Uh-oh.
Okay. I've been noticing something. You don't have to give me full screen. I've just been
Pull
noticing
him up,
something.
man. Pull him up full screen.
No.
Get him full dose.
Full
We haven't
screen,
had good
yeah.
break today.
Oh, look.
Look,
Hey, baby.
Bucs fans, all you been there since the beginning. Bucs fans since '76. Bucs fans since '81. Bucs fans since 2002. Whatever. All of you lifelong Bucs fans. I shouldn't say all. Some of you. I've been going to some of these fan pages. I'll mention one in particular: Tampa Bay fans, Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan page, and there are new fans on that page who have followed Brady his whole career and are now actively rooting for the Bucs and happy for the Bucs and looking forward to the Bucs winning another Super Bowl this year. Why y'all so salty? Why are you so proud of the fact that you've been a fan since the Bucs sucked? And unless somebody else has been a fan that long, there's no sense in that person having anything to say about the Buccaneers. You do realize, all you cocky son of bitches, you won the Super Bowl with their quarterback. You realize that, right?
Some bitches.
So tap on the brakes, give the new fans some grace. They're learning how to be good Bucs fans. I get that some of them go. I get that some of them spell Bucs Buccs. I get it. I can understand how that would be annoying to some of you lifelong Bucs fans who hold on to the Bucs. But these are new people who are excited for your team, and your team has sucked in the NFL for decades. Get over yourselves and be happy you got people who are excited about winning, because I had to give a rant last night, and I'm so thankful that Andrew carried it on tonight, about how certain fans, including in this group, cannot get over the fact that the Bucs used to always lose to certain teams, always lose certain games, always struggle with rookie quarterbacks. I don't give a shit. That was the old Bucs team. It's a new team. Grant the new fans some grace, and let's all just get along. How about that?
Hells yeah.
Amen to that,
Hells
Steven.
yeah.
In
All
this
right, guys.
room, there's only 2 of us in this room. Which one are you talking about?
You, Johnny.
Are you talking about me?
No, Johnny.
Oh,
there was
Matt.
some.
Oh, Matt,
there's
too.
not-
Matt and
it's not-
Johnny.
It's not either one of you.
I
It's not
spent
either one of
3/4
you.
my
If
time.
you
All right,
go,
Steve,
if
which
you
one
go
are
to
you?
certain pages, you'll see it.
Hey, quit gawking, all right, Johnny? Come on.
Shut up.
And he's out. No worries. All right, guys. Time to end this show. This has been fun. Let's start from the bottom. Johnny, promote yourself.
My name is Lobo, and you can find me in DC Comics, and soon to be in a new movie. So,
Oh, nice.
You're talking about? Okay, never mind. NFL Edition, Thursday nights, 9:30, except for this weekend, and I can't put a specific time on it because it'll be during the fourth quarter, sometime around the end of the fourth quarter when we start the show. So, don't forget us. Bye.
Nice.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping in. Why does it go to that every time? Oh, he just leaves. All right, Steven, promote yourself quick.
Andrew, thank you. Great show. I'm here with one of my co-hosts, Mr. Matt Colson. I, and Miss Green herself, Teresa. We have a show on Saturdays at 9 Eastern called Miss Green Mayhem. Join us. It's a lot of fun. It's a show by fans. That's how we started out. By fans, for fans. We look forward to you joining us. Have a great time. Take care. Have a great night. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate you.
Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for coming on, Steven. As always, love having you on and love looking forward to the Miscreant show. Jacob, tell everybody where to find you.
Yeah, guys, check out the Hard Count Football Podcast live Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Hard Count Football YouTube channel and right here on Bucs Report. This week's going to be fun because I today was kind of sitting and I was like, oh my God, the season starts this week and I have not given out my record predictions or my week 1 predictions. So I am doing a lot this Tuesday. So be sure this week's going to be a ton of fun. Come check it out. I'll be giving out my record predictions. You guys are going to hate them so much, hate them so much, and I'm so very excited for it. And my week 1 predictions, and you guys are going to hate those too. So if I piss you off, find me on Twitter at Jacob Charno, Instagram at HardCountFootball. Shoot me a DM. Tell me what you disagree with, and tell me how my opinion is wrong, and tell me how I'm wrong before any of these teams have even played a football game. So it'll be, what? I love to hear everybody's reasoning. I love to debate people. Andrew, I love coming on the show.
I love having you on, dude.
It's always a lot of fun, man. I love being on with all the boys.
If I am not working at that time, I can't even check right now perfectly, but if I'm not working on Tuesday, I would definitely pop in. But I'm going to give you a like and a share, and all the love will be there no matter what for you. Appreciate you coming on every time that you come on, dude. Thank you again.
Of course, man. I'll see you.
Take her easy, Jacob, from the Hard Count Live Football Podcast. And then last but not least, the first man up, so the last man out, Matt from OKC. Please promote yourself and tell everybody where they can find you.
You're going to start seeing me and Steven and Teresa Baxter on Saturday nights at 9 o'clock Eastern. Andrew broke it out for you for Mountain Time, and I can't even get my head around that. So we'll be on Saturday night for the pregame, and we'll be discussing whatever Bucs news is available. I will tell you that Zach Martin isn't going to play, so we're going to run to the right all night.
Yeah, buddy.
Slamming whoever's in there, and next thing you know, Zach's going to be running around chasing ghosts. It's going to be terrible. I'm looking forward to it. You
I am
guys
too,
have a
buddy.
good night. I'm checking out. I'll see you on Saturday evening.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, and we'll talk to you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That's the show. 2 hours and 9 minutes. Wow. Actually, in about 2 seconds, now that I hit the thing. Ready? 210. Speaking of 10 and 2 and 10, I got the 10 viewers right there. And I got the 20 loves and likes. That is a personal best for me, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I had to give a shout out kind of to myself, but I didn't want it to seem too egotistical. I am just very happy that I finally got to get a nice fat stack of that. I've never actually had that during a live episode. It was really, really nice, guys. You are all way too kind. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate you guys coming on and spending your Sunday nights with me, especially right before we get into the football season. You got so many people on Bucs Report here that are going to take you through the next little bit this week before the games. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday, you're going to have a few people popping on. Stay tuned. Like and follow Bucs Report. You're going to get a lot of different content. We're going to give you up-to-date live news of the Buccaneers going through. I am going to give you some fantasy football, advice on Tuesdays with my co-host, Alex Loosemore. We're going to go on there, basically talk a little bit about the Buccaneers football for fantasy purposes, talk about any of the other sleepers and stuff that you guys are going to want, and just anything to help you win your fantasy football league, because that's how I started all this. That's the reason I got into all this, is helping you guys achieve all that. But the reason they hired me on Sundays is to give you guys something to talk about going into the Monday, giving you something to think about on a Sunday night, and best of all, coming from a Canadian, from like me. I ain't in no Florida basement. I'm up here in Canada. And I'm trying to get down there, guys. I really, really am. I'm going to bring the whole family down one of these days. And we'll all party it up, and we'll all have tales of the Buccaneers to tell for days upon days and hours upon hours with drinks and good time. Appreciate every single one of you. All of you guys in the comment section. Carl Hardy, great show. Thank you very much. Let's kick ass Thursday night. I agree. Stephen Glasker saying great show. And Fred saying go Bucs. Drop the go Bucs in the comment section. Let them know that you're watching. Let them know you can't sleep. Let them know that we're waiting. And we'll be here no matter what the result. But we know what result we're going to want. And we know what result we're going to get this year. And that's number 2. Because we're going for 2. Because it's our time. Also, before we go, quick shout out again to Ruth the Truth with Sports Talk Florida and Bucs Report. We'll have her video up, and then we will have my countdown. And that'll be it for me. Much love again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Pound that share button. Pound that like button. And I will see you next Sunday. Take care now. And bye-bye then.
Hey everyone, it's Ruth Kakias with Sports Talk Florida. I am inside the Bucs training facility as the Bucs prepare for their Week 1 kickoff against the Dallas Cowboys this Thursday at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Bucs seem prepared as they've been practicing in this humidity since the start of training camp. Tom Brady is going into his second year with the Buccaneers, and they look flawless during practice. It is going to be a great anticipated Week 1 kickoff on a Thursday night game. This is Ruth Kakias with Sports Talk Florida and Bucs Report. Have a great day.
T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.